anyone has, like, disturbed the doors or anything.
Okay, should we have a look inside? I walk up to the front door, waiting for a response.
I suppose so. Can we hear anything?
Perception check?
Yeah.
As I'm by the door, I'll do that.
Perception.
Oh,
You don't hear anything. I mean, apart from the bustle of,
yeah.
town and
The
the water.
yeah.
I'm actually going to put in some blue just to make it a little easier to remember, because not going to look ideal, but
Do I hear anything beyond water?
you also do not hear anything of interest.
All right.
Like, it seems to you that there is nothing inside from just listening.
All right.
Okay. I'd like to just walk inside then. Open the door.
Okay. Well, the door's a bit stiff from boards on the door, but you can get through without too much hassle.
Excellent.
Oh, there was a dynamic lighting thing there you couldn't move through. Could you see through that door?
Yes.
I can see everything.
Oh, wait. Okay.
Moving through the door.
Fortunately, I have multiple layers, so even if I screw up, it won't ruin it for you.
Excellent.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh my god,
Well,
it's so
it's
dark.
actually, it's
There's
daytime,
nothing
so,
there.
let me
Yeah.
give you some illumination.
Where am I?
You're stuck in the door, Grummy. I'll help you.
Apparently.
Can you still see through the door?
All I see is my character model and a sliver, just vertical sliver over me. That's it.
Really? I just gave you global illumination. You should be able to see everything.
Yeah, I can see everything. If I go down here, I can see everything.
I was just
I think he's
sent
currently
to-
inside the
Yeah,
vision
I
blocker.
was I was sent to another dimension.
Okay.
A dimension of a single door.
Okay.
D&D
Oh,
player's worst nightmare.
I'd like to open the door and head on through.
Can you? Oh, before he goes, I mentioned to him, be careful not to leave a footprint. We don't want anyone to know we've been here.
Okay. I'll clean my shoes off and take a step inside.
Oh god, he's taking it literally. All right. I'm gonna make sure that the door, like, we can shut it, and it's gonna, like, we can exit the same way
Re-stick
we came. Correct.
Just remember, Grummy, my character's not that smart.
No. It's fine.
So, Master Frostcloak, what
Yes.
if we didn't leave?
I'm intrigued. Go on while I'm scouting the perimeter.
I'm just gonna walk with him and discuss.
Is there a map there? All right. Pretend. Whoa, my map. It's gone. It's gone.
You find an obviously abandoned tavern as you go in.
No,
If we know that they're meant to be here, perhaps we lay an ambush?
a stakeout per se.
What's that?
I was thinking of something a bit more aggressive.
The doors are the door that you just came through isn't. Oh, yes, that door is meant to block vision.
Yeah, the other two aren't.
I'd say I found when I went to start there was a whole bunch of doors that didn't have vision how I was supposed to, and
I think that idea could be a pretty good one.
apparently I actually hadn't done anything on this.
Grummy! 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 Sorry.
These are all on the wrong.
Wrong game.
Cameras are off. Place, by the way.
They are? Oh,
Mhm.
I opened chat again. I have to not open chat. Okay.
Chat
So that's
will be
fine.
us talking to each other, essentially, in game.
Streamer troubles, eh?
Well, I'm as you all know, I'm not usually a streamer, so
Yeah.
but it works better for the audience if I.
Paint me a picture of this plan you have, Akath.
Well, I haven't been in the building yet, so I'm not sure it will work, but if we can find some good places to hide in there, and there turn out not to be a very great many of them, then we have quite the advantage. If there are a very great many of them, then a stakeout is rather risky. And I would rather be in a concealed position anyway.
I'm not opposed, but I also do not care for the idea of trapping myself. I would rather
Indeed. I'd like to see
ensure
the
that we
interior of
have
the building first.
an escape route. I would love to see the interior of a building, but as of now, I'm currently trapped in the Upside Down. So I will choose to wait my turn.
I'm just staring at the impenetrable wall of fog that Grummy has wandered into.
Where is Crummy?
He moved his character off the map and can't get him back.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Oh, mine's gone off the map as well, actually. I just tried it and it's just gone.
I can't actually go up that high. I can't get you back. I can make new versions of you, but I can't bring those ones back.
That's fine. Now let's just recommend we don't go off the top of the screen again.
So the DM casts reincarnate, and I'm a different being.
Yeah.
Oh my
A less
gosh.
grumpy version of Grammy.
I am back and have seen the future. 10 years from today, a Chick-fil-A will open directly on this spot. Let us set a trap and wait.
Just moved the entire map.
I did notice that.
There are black lines, and I don't know what layer they're on, because they're not responding to my selecting
These
them.
ones.
You shouldn't be able to see any.
I can see a black line there in the window.
Okay.
And also that door is not blocked if it's meant to be.
I'm not too worried about what I can't see, but now that I
Grummy
exist
and
again,
I are walking the exterior of the building. Like, are there any easily available escape routes?
There is a second door to the south, but beyond that, there's nothing particularly obvious. You would be backed into this high tide. Obviously, as the tide goes down, there's a little bit more.
let's make sure this door opens first, and we will consider
And these
this
windows.
a possible exit.
The door does open. Again, it's a little stiff. It's obviously not been used in some time.
All right, I very carefully open it and enter.
Okay. The door will. And I don't think actually that you're going to be able to see this because I think it will have. I need to do the lighting properly.
You seem a bit taller than me.
I just accidentally
Akath.
closed the browser. I don't know if that's going to mess things up.
No, you can come back.
You seem a bit taller than me. Would you care to check the windows? Continue scouting.
The windows are fairly standard windows. They're a little bit cobwebbed, but then they're not particularly big either. But you could probably slide out of them if you desperately needed to.
Seemed like
Well-
a suitable vantage point.
Seems like we could get out if we needed to, and if worst comes to worst, a running jump will carry you through.
All right, I agree to the plan. Seems
Alright,
suitable.
How about rafters?
Ooh,
This building
I don't.
doesn't.
I don't-
It has only one floor. There are rafters above it, but whether they
Heights and
hold your
I-
weight after this amount of time is questionable. They've been quite near the sea for a while.
It doesn't look so good, okay.
Yeah, this building is not in a good state of repair, despite what it might look like on the map.
I'd like to try opening this door.
Okay. That door also opens.
Oh, hello, guys. I did wonder where you'd gone to. It's a tavern. I couldn't resist coming straight through the front door.
That's fair. I plane shifted.
Well, there's lots of
I
cover
believe
in this room.
I believe the plan is to wait out our guests.
That sounds sensible, definitely.
All right.
Right. Depending on where they come in, I would like to be standing. I'd like to be behind this door, this bar here, because I feel this would be a good position.
Well,
I'd like to see what's behind door number 3.
okay. Find door number 2. You find a. This was obviously at one point a guest room of sorts, but it's not been used in an extremely long time, and it's in a state of disrepair.
Does anything about this suggest either Puffy or penguins or whatever sort of creature? And I leave and I go to check. What is that? What's on the sign?
That's a pelican.
It's a pelican. It's not a. I don't know what penguins are. Probably. They're probably not from this area. All right. Why? Well, where should we set this trap?
Well, from what I can see, behind this bar is a very special place for me to be. How high is the bar?
The bar is about 4.5 feet high.
Excellent. So I could crouch behind it without any issues.
Yeah.
And I can get round it with ease.
Yeah.
Excellent.
The top part that's different is like a swinging door for staff.
Yeah.
It creaks as you go through it, but it does work.
Okay.
I suppose I'll be in the guest room.
Well, be my guest, sir.
It's about it's coming up for 8 p.m. at night at the moment. You guys arrived at Hydemark Manor, spent about an hour there, and then you spent about the last 7-8 hours wandering, meeting Zagrathi, and going to the pub, and then coming back here.
Right. Okay.
We did cover a fair bit of the city in that time.
We did do a lot of walking today. Well, I think I found the place I would like to hide when we're waiting for midnight.
Did you take your potion, by the way?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm at 10 out of 11 health still.
I just noticed you were still damaged, so I wanted to make sure you hadn't not put your health on.
Yeah.
I'm going to, before I go into the guest room, did you open the windows, Akath?
They're very cobwebbed. I didn't want to make it obvious that we'd been here.
How do you suppose we'll hear them before they approach? Do you think someone should stay near the door? You know what? I'll stay near the door instead of going in the guest room. I have pretty good perception. I'll just put myself in the corner over here.
Okay. If your plan is to do an ambush, if you want to let me know where you are going to stay and where
We've got 4 hours to
you're going
plan!
to be doing.
4 full hours. We order a pizza. Slumber party.
Right, well, I would like to be somewhat near the door, so I'm going to be behind the bar over here. It's close enough to both doors, I should be able to get to anyone as they enter. So, as soon as the combat starts, I can charge.
True. So I have a thought.
Yeah.
We spike the southern door so that it can't be opened, forcing them to come through the northern door.
That seems like a good plan.
That sounds like a very good plan to me.
Do you have a spike?
I do.
All right, let's use it.
So by spikes, you mean caltrops?
No, I mean just like a python for climbing.